Okay, so someone recently requested that I check out this dude named MESUS. Gonna see how he is. He dropped this, when? Yesterday? Yeah, I think yesterday. This is called New World Order Remix. Let's see how it goes. If you enjoy the content, link's going to be in the description below. Head on over to his channel, give it a subscribe, give the video a like while you're here. I'm not saying you have to, but if you're feeling generous, pressing that button under my face helps get the video out with the algorithm. And if you slap that big red button that says subscribe, then you get to help me stick it to YouTube for restricting my content. Let's do it.
Hey, listen. The world been out of order, ain't nothing but it new. People glued to the news, but ain't nothing but the truth. That's why I never ever watch it, and neither should you. These news feeds feed you the flu, keeping you spooked. Here's a thought, thinking's free, try it sometime. Cause you out your mind if you thinking these riots and crime. Talking about reparations, I don't know you a dime. My white skin ain't pay my bills, I had to go out and grind. And there it is, they convince us we different. Can walk a mile in your shoes if I'm tripping about pigment. Stealing rights left and right, but we can't fight infringement. Cause we rather die over pride than unite for existence. I used to battle rap, but now my raps battle a war. And the war ain't black versus white, it's the rich versus the poor. So big corporate stayed open, mom and pops closed doors. So who you really scared of? COVID, a new world order. Remember way back when men would actually act like men and never bow down to this new world order. The money don't make you God, all you do is make you God. Hey, you're cute, let's you don't think Biden a dictator? Do me a favor, try to buy food in Chicago without showing your papers. Not even hiding their behavior, straight up showing their haters. They get caught breaking the rules and just laugh like makers. Do as we say, not as we do, it's all I see. And y'all might be okay with that, but y'all ain't me. And y'all ain't free if y'all can't see that we can't speak out and shout that Biden needs to be impeached. You can't tell me that these mask mandates make any sense. It's like trying to stop mosquitoes with a chain link fence. And a jab ain't any better, but they'll take your checks if you don't take it, even though the vaccinated on vents. And then to make it worse, they try to say there ain't no beds when there's plenty of beds. But you believe anything Joe says. Truth is, there's no jobs because you destroyed them like a border. Cause you're employed by the new world order, remember way back when men would actually act like men and never bow down to this new world order. The money don't make you God, all you do is making God laugh at. Hey, you're cute little new world order. I got 100 more songs about these pricks in power, but I'd rather use these last bars to live with power. And by live with power, homie, I mean lift up power. Voices together, so let me start by giving out flowers. Respect to Adam for ranting on Facebook first. We on the same team, but you ran that playbook first. Before you call this cloud chasing, better do your homework. I've known Adam forever, plus I'm viral off my own work. And Tom, I don't know you, but I agree with your logic. And would you do a song with Thomas constantly in my comments? And I don't need a feature, homie, I'ma do me regardless. But I think that it's obvious that we're both similar artists. And on the note of similar artists, shout out to Burden, shout out to Rez and Jimmy, see you out there working. Shout out to Webby and Bryson, and shout out to Tova and whoever else I missed against this new world order. Remember way back when men would actually act like men and never bow down to this new world order. Your money don't make you God, all you do is making God laugh at. Hey, you're cute little new world order.
Okay, where do I even start on this one? I'm gonna try not to get this channel deplatformed here. Yeah, why even try? Probably gonna anyway. Okay, so first off, amazing beat, content fantastic. His delivery is really great too. Speaking more in depth on the content though, it's very, very quickly becoming a situation in the United States where the general consensus of the population is that our president needs to be impeached. Like, at a level that the previous president didn't even have a general consensus of needing to be impeached. And y'all remember him. But this dude, this dementia-ridden, senile old fool has done such a terrible job that the general consensus of the American population is that he needs to be removed from office. So yeah, he hit the nail on the head there. To speak on something else, which I was actually talking to my wife about when we were at the store a while back. is that line where he says trying to stop mosquitoes with a chain link fence. So for the past 2 years, I don't know if you've ever heard of this title. It's called an occupational hygienist. They're the people who for decades were responsible for determining whether or not a mask was suitable for this, that, this, or that. Like, is it good for painters? Is it good for pathogens? And they were telling us from the very beginning of this that there is no science whatsoever that backs up the idea that cloth masks work. And our bureaucrats were like, well, we made up some science that says that it works. And 2 years later, a representative from NHS, NHS, which is kind of our version of NIH, but it doesn't actually administer medicine. It just oversees medical policy. One of their representatives went on TV a couple of months ago and said, you know what, actually the masks don't work. The cloth masks don't work. If it's not an N95 or a triple ply mask, it doesn't do anything. It literally does nothing. And it speaks to the mentality of humans that if you lie about something for long enough, people will not believe you when you turn around and tell them that you lied. Because every American is still wearing cloth masks, even though NHS sent someone out to tell them that they had been lying to them about it. So the last thing about this song that I want to touch on before I get deplatformed here is that I really appreciate that he gave out his flowers, and he even name dropped Topher in that. That lets me know that MESUS is legit. He's legitimate. He actually knows the people who pioneered this genre of hip-hop. And he gave his flowers to Tom, too. And Tom did just drop a song the same day? I think the same day with the same title, New World Order. But you'll never see that on this channel because I can't react to Tom's videos without first sending him a message promising that I'll kiss his ass the entire time that I review his song. And it is a good song, but I'm not sending him that letter. Overall, this was great. This is really good. I'm probably going to be deplatformed. I'll see y'all on my next account if y'all find it. But if you enjoyed the content, link's going to be in the description below. Head on over to the channel, give him a subscribe, one of these. Going to keep up with him, and give the video one of these. And while you're here, I'm not saying you have to, but if you're feeling generous, pressing the button under my face helps get the video out with the algorithm. If you slap that big red button that says subscribe, then you get to help me stick it to YouTube for restricting my content like this video is probably going to be. Until next time, I love you all. Be notorious.